So it's Wednesday, and we're going to do some useless cutting while I talk about my day. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just cutting up some diamond paintings. I will show all the ones that I have when I'm done. Again, this is useless cutting, but I want to put them on my wall. I'm just trying to make them a little bit lighter so they'll stick. But it's almost 7, and I have done absolutely no drawing today, which is awesome, because I've been doing other things, surprisingly, which have taken me quite a while to do. So I got up, just did some exercises, because technically it's a rest day today, but I still did some things just because you need to move and so I can burn calories and such, all that good stuff. Then I went to the grocery store. Then I came back, made myself food and whatnot, had a snack and stuff. And then I'm keeping this in case the drills fall off, so I know what was what. And then I had a call with my attorney at 3:30 to talk about some things, because originally the talk was supposed to be for my licenses and permits and like the stuff I need so I can get that signed up. But LegalZoom has a feature where you can just pay for it, and after answering some questions, they'll tell you what you need. So I think I answered him right. So I didn't really need much of anything. But it's funny because he actually sent me some links that I needed. Which LegalZoom itself had actually pulled up for me that I needed. So I was like, okay, so I guess I really do need these. So he was just talking to me about what each of the links meant. He sent me 5 of them, what each one was. One of them I already filled out because LegalZoom had put that up on the screen, and I needed it done by November because it's a brand new form that they started doing. Because if you don't fill it out within 90 days, it's a $500 daily fee until you do fill it out. And I said, hell no. So I filled that out yesterday. So that's done and completed. Because I'm just going based off the checklist LegalZoom has for me on my homepage. And I have technically 5 of 6 done of what they have at the moment. I guess you can't really see anything at all that I'm doing. That's awesome. Sorry, guys. So one of the last ones so what I'm currently working on is still the licenses and permits, because again, that's not something we talked about. Again, the information he gave me was still super important, and he was just kind of helping me along, which is great, don't get me wrong. Very much appreciated. So I'm like, it's definitely nice to, have at least one team member to count on. So, but I'm in the process, like for the last hour and a half-ish, I have actually been filling out the, like sales tax forms and stuff that I need. But the problem is, like, I filled it out all the way to the point that I need to get my banking information, which I still need to talk to the bank about, or a bank of sorts. I don't know if I'm going to use the one I currently use, but I need to pick somebody. So I've still got to decide that tomorrow, because that was my intention, was either make the appointments for, I guess, either tomorrow or Friday to go in, or do it online, depending on what bank I choose, and just see kind of what's better for like small businesses and such, and just pick one of those so I can get that done. Because the last part so far that I need is I need banking information, but I can't put that in until I get the banking information, which is fine, because I actually need to talk to him and make it. I made another appointment with him, which I was hoping he'd have one for tomorrow, but he doesn't. So I had to do it for Friday. So I have it for like 12, because I just want to go over everything I put in, because I don't completely understand everything, and I just want to make sure I'm doing it right before I push submit. Because I'm not sure if, like, over time, I'm assuming, I guess if there's an annual thing you have to do to, like, repay a fee to keep your business going every year. So I'm assuming then you can kind of update information as needed, but I still want to make sure that, like, right now, everything's correct. So so that's what the appointment is I need to make sure that it's all right. Because I have everything else I need. I mean, there's like some other little documents I need to fill out too, but my goal is to do at least one business activity a day, excluding the weekend because I don't have very long on the weekend, to get stuff filled out is the intention. There, you guys actually might be able to see now. So that's my intention. So I'm not like wearing myself out, but it's also like I can make sure I'm getting all this stuff done. And it's a timely manner, but I can also like get some other activities done. Again, this is a useless activity. I'm just doing this because I had this in my head to do. So that's where we're at. But I got like my information from the state and stuff, so I'm like super happy to like just see the stuff available now. It's like so exciting to know I'm official. He is saying the name wrong, but I'm like, I understand if you've never like heard it before, because he's calling it Arlathia, because that's what my dad calls it, and I just think it's funny. Like, I understand where it's coming from, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna correct him. It's fine. I get it. I just think it's funny, because I was like, no, because if me putting an E after the A is not gonna look right, it's just gonna look weird. But that's where I'm at. So it's actually kind of exciting because we are moving along. So I'm hoping by like maybe next week after, I'll be ready to go? Question mark. But we're getting closer. But when I get done cutting these, because I'm about to probably stop this. The hell? I heard screeching tires. Like, this is a residential area technically, so I don't know why people are screeching tires right now. Because there's speed bumps everywhere. I'm going to show you guys this, and then I'm actually going to start drawing, like I need to, so I can get some stuff done. Because I haven't started any of my little seasonal Vietness that I want to do. But that's pretty much my update for right now, because it's like I haven't done a lot, but I have. Some of it's just kind of time consuming. But I'm probably going to finish cutting up the last little bits. In other words, all these, just a lot of them. And I'll show you what I have, because I do like diamond painting. I have not bought some in a while. I actually have quite a few saved on Amazon that I want to get, but I'm like, not right now. But I'll finish cutting them and I'll show you guys what I have. And then I'm going to actually start drawing because, it's almost 7. Because I just went on a walk too, so I'm like a little hot and sweaty. But it's because I'm trying to like move around to burn calories. I am well above my protein intake, and I'm so happy because I'm actually under my protein needs, or my calorie needs, and I'm just over my protein intake, and I'm like, oh, I did it. Because I have to have at least 140 grams of protein a day, and I'm at 141, and then I have to have between 17 and 1900 calories a day, and I'm at 1689, and I'm like, yes, I did it. So that means if I want to snack on something, I can, because now I have a little bit of extra room, so I'm really happy about that. So I'm like, probably the next 2 days, I'm going to eat the same thing I've had today, just to make sure I'm hitting it every day, because that's kind of the whole point for like the weekend, my days off, is to burn a lot of extra calories and stuff, so that way I can kind of counteract throughout the rest of the week of what I'm not able to do, because Saturday through Tuesday is extremely hard for me because it's like I have to work and I'm sitting at a desk all day. But I'm gonna hurry up, cut all these, and I'll come back, show you what I have, and then we're gonna go from there. Because there's other things I also gotta do. Because I need to take some pictures so I can post online with my comic and everything, and I wanna make a new picture with my new setup that I created. So I'll be back. Alright, so I've got all the things cut. So I'm just going to go through and just show you which ones I have, because I have a bunch of them, and again, there's a bunch more I want. So this is one of them. So it's just a Luna moth and a regular moth. I just like it, because I think, yeah, I know Luna moths are popular, so I just kind of like it. So that's one of them. Then I got this little frog one. These 3 little frogs I had to. I was like, they were so cute. I'm not a frog person, but it was adorable. We got another Luna on a black background, so it was like kind of perfect. It's got a bunch of like dark colored leaves, but most of it's black. So then there's this dragon. Most of these are dragons, by the way. Just these smaller ones. Another dragon. And Dargan. This one's almost like a yin and yang one. Then I got this one. And this one's almost like a stained glass, if you will. Will this make it better? Maybe. Not really. Thick. I don't know. They're just too glittery, but whatever. There's that one. This one. Maybe eventually when I get them hung up, it'll look better. But it's just like right now, it's just hard to tell. I think this one's a My Little Pony one. I think. But I just liked it because it was a dark Pegasus. So that's why I was kind of like intrigued by it. And there's this one. Obviously they look a lot better far away. But this one's a little macaw. I just like the colors with this one. So I thought it was pretty. Same thing with this peacock. And then obviously a dinosaur. There's only one. I only found one so far, so I just got the Spino. So now for the really big ones. So we have this flower. This one. So these first three came in one pack. And there's those. These next three also came in one pack. Oh, that one do be upside down. And then that one. Alright, and then I got this horse one, which I thought this was pretty. And then we got this one. And this is the last one. Really, really big. I mean, like, it's huge. It's the biggest one I have, as you can tell. So here's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, I had to turn my phone light down, unfortunately, or else it's like blown out. So that's kind of what it looks like a little bit. Like, I am going to actually like post these on my socials and whatnot. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to do something different, even if it looks kind of stupid. But, a couple days ago, I actually did this with everything together because I'm making a video out of this. This is what I kind of came up with without the flowers because they just weren't really going to fit in, which is completely fine. Like, I literally got the flowers just for photo purposes. That's kind of what it's like with all of them together, and I just love it. Just the colors. Oh my gosh. So, that's where we're at. I'm just trying to be professional, guys. So now, I'm probably going to take photos of this, too. Because I need to get this posted, but I'm just going to do it with my Stegosaurus. Because I need to put these on my comics account. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're probably going to go take a shower, eat food, and draw. So not too bad. I think they're cute. It turned out fairly well. Because it's funny, because I'm sitting here outlining this in the dark, technically. Because I didn't have this overhead light on. I just had this, like the living room light on. And of course I'm like covering it. So it's dark. So I'm sitting here outlining it in the dark. But didn't turn out too bad. I kind of like how I did his feathers and stuff. So pretty fun. I'm just glad I got this done. So this is one of the drawings done. So, meanwhile I have, so it's 4, 5, 7, 8. I have 11 more to do. Yay! So we got one done. So there's this. So it turned out I have all the colors still, so that way I can go back and just reuse the same ones. Because I actually might start working on Boo next, I think, is what I'm going to do. Because I have another one with them all standing there together that I sketched out. So I'm wondering if I still actually want to do that, or do I just want to have this fun one? I might just stick with the fun one with this one. And just do their individuals and call it done, so I'm not doing too many. And then I got her outlined, so that was done. So now I have to color her at some point in time. But that's where we're at, so. But yeah, I think he's going to be next, so we can get a move on with him and go from there. But yeah, this took me most of the day, but that's all right. It was worth it. I'm like, it still turned out pretty well. It's cute. It worked for what I needed. I'm like, maybe next year if I do this again, like if it's good, I might make another one, like a revamped one or something. But I think color-wise it works out. I know it's like nighttime, but it's like I have these little lanterns everywhere. I have the moon. You have the little ghosts, which are kind of like, shiny, if you will, like they're light. I have these lights over here, so I'm like, I think color-wise it actually kind of works. Because I know in some areas they're a lot darker. Like, I know she's a lot darker because it's away from the moon. But I'm like, I think it works. I like this little pumpkin because of his face. I think it's cute. But I know, like, overall, I'm pretty okay with it. I think it turned out really well. I don't know. I also think the ground is actually kind of interesting with the way I did that. Like, it's almost is kind of glowing from the shadows, but it's also, again, light of the moon's coming down. But pretty fun. So, because the problem is I need to get her done so I can get back to this, because I haven't touched this, because I was like, I need to, because technically this is videos for next week, but I'm like, I can't touch this or paint anything until I can get that done. So I'm like, I want to work on this, but I'm like, I gotta do this first. This mess, which I know it's not perfect, and that's all right. I'm just trying to do something. I just gotta get used to like drawing people and stuff, so it's fine. But because I'm debating on if I might work on her tomorrow and have her as my main art project tomorrow, and stop working on these for right now, so I can work on this, because I'm trying to like go back and forth on these, so we'll see. But I'm happy because earlier I also managed to sign up for the bank for the business stuff, I'm waiting for approval. I'm hoping everything's fine and I did it right, but they said that they would email if they needed more information. I'm hoping I'm okay. I guess we'll find out and see. But at least that's another step, because then I think once that goes through, minus like applying, like signing up for the things the lawyer sent me, which I'm going to talk to him about tomorrow to get some answers on some stuff I'm confused on. Because I don't quite understand and I don't think I put everything down properly, so I just want to make sure I did. So I'm going to ask him. But I also need to do the accounting situation, because that's also needed. But I was like, let me wait till I get the banking information, because I'm assuming I would need to just, connect my bank accounts. I don't know if it wants me to connect my personal one, which it probably does, and then the business one, which is fine. But we'll see, because I'm doing 2 separate banks for my personal and the business, just so I can make sure I use separate cards. And then in case something happens and I'm not having, like, if my personal bank goes down, then I need something for the business, I'm not having to worry about it. So I was like, I'll just do 2 separate banks. And plus they were partnered with one of the bank I chose, so it should be fine. But I'll catch y'all up, so we'll see. But making progress. So it's Friday and it's after 4, but I've been doing some things. I haven't gotten a ton done, but I've done some things. And if you hear noise in the background, I'm doing laundry. So that's what that is, because it's in my bedroom. So I just did weights, made food, the normal stuff in the morning. And then at 12, I had a call with my attorney because I'm still trying to fill out some, like, revenue, I think is what it is, like Florida revenue or something, like for the taxes and stuff. I'm trying to fill that out. I was confused on some stuff, so he helped me clarify. And honestly, I'd actually picked pretty much all the right answers. So I was like, oh, I'm smart apparently. I was surprised because I was confused on a lot of it. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So we did that, and then we confirmed something else. But he told me, because I'm still in the process of waiting for my banking information, because I did that last night. So I'm assuming I'm probably not going to hear anything back till at least Monday. But he told me that the thing, because I can save it and stuff, and it's saved, like it's in progress. I can come back to it whenever I want to. He said, don't worry about sending it in until a few days before you actually start. So I was like, okay, because I still got to do the website stuff. Like, I still got to decide some situations on the website. So he's like, whenever you get there, just call me back and we'll talk about, like, policies and stuff. So I might go ahead and just, I guess, draft some up or something just to kind of have them prepared. So it won't take too long. And if anything, I can just let them know, like, I've started it and we can go over it. So that's where we're at. And then I did that. I don't even know what I did between. I have no idea. But this morning, actually before the phone call, I was working on her. So I'm working on the pencil now. I haven't gotten a lot of pencil done. So honestly, because I have literally every bit of this right here to still work on. But that's fine, because that was the plan. So I'm going to work on her, because I just use my phone quite a bit, like making posts and some videos and stuff. And I was putting those together, and then I uploaded, like, on all my socials today. So I'm giving my phone a break for a while, because it needs it. So I'm just going to finish her up to the point where I need to start recording again with the phone and the tablet. And then if I'm, depending on how long it takes me, I might start working on these guys again, just to make a little more progress. Because my idea is I would have the ready to go September 1st. So in 2 weeks, tentative date. So that's my idea. I don't know for sure. So I think next week I'm actually going to start making posts about it with the Smogus and stuff. Just to kind of let people know. And then maybe some other posts, because I also have a Pinterest. So I might put it on I don't know. I don't really have any followers on Pinterest. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to post art on Pinterest. When I get the website, then I'll just make a link to the website. I don't know. Because I don't have a lot of activity on Pinterest. I need to do more though, but I at least need to start posting regularly because I have a lot of art I can post. So I'm going to, so I can just get through that. That's where we're at though. So that's why I'm like I should have started today, but I'm also like, it might make sense to wait till next week and just start letting people know for tentative wise. And then the people I've had commissions for, if they're still available, which I don't think a lot of them are, because I was looking, because a lot of them are my DMs on Instagram. A lot of them are inactive users now. Like I guess their thing's been like banned or suspended or something because their picture's gone. So I was like, oh, that's nice. So only one of them's gotten back with me, and he's like, how's it, like, any update? So I just let him know, and I was like, I said, as of right now, 2 weeks is tentatively, so we'll see. Because then after I fill all this paperwork and stuff, I then actually have to get Shopify set up and the print on demand stuff, and I gotta still figure all that out. So that's gonna be next week's thing. I mean, but the Shopify I won't even do until I have at least my business stuff, my bank account, so I can kind of hook it up. So I'm still waiting. So I'm hoping that it gets approved. Cross our fingers, so that way I can get that. And that's where we're at right now. So I'm excited though, because this is gonna be good. There's a lot of stuff I'm still like working on, because like I still gotta make banners and all this stuff, which I have an idea for. Like I have a temporary banner idea, which is on my phone, but again, I'm letting my phone take a rest before I deal with it. So if anything, I might do it tomorrow or like Sunday, because my idea was for tomorrow, because I don't really do anything on the weekends when I come home from work, was to just like edit and stuff, or at least try to, and then just whatever else. So I'm like, I might attempt to do that tomorrow, and then eventually I want to work on the actual like banner idea I currently have, just to do something. So we'll see. But that's my little update. So nothing too crazy, but I'm just gonna work on her for now, because then eventually I gotta prepare food for the next 2 days and go from there. So it's Monday, and over the weekend I got Inktober's done, which is good, and I started sketching out Huember. And then as for the bank, there's really no been update. All I've gotten from them was an email requesting me to verify my email. So I still haven't heard anything back, but I suppose a verification for the email was probably a good sign, because that means I haven't been denied yet. So I'm kind of hoping that they'll get back to me soon, because it's kind of holding some things up. There's some other things that I can do and that I need to, but that is going to be one of the things that's holding some stuff up, because I need to get involved, because it's got to be used for some other stuff. So now I'm kind of waiting. So I'm like, okay. I managed to get Spooks done, so he's now completed. So I'm not going to put Webs down here just because there's not enough room. So I have a new page started. I'm going to put her up there in the top corner with Pumpkin. But there's this so far. So these are all done. So I just got to cut them out and do the black outlines, which is fine. So I'll probably start working on that tomorrow. On top of that, I have also been actually fixing these backgrounds. So I made them, again, these will be done with digitally, where it'll be a little more solid. But I was just going back over with the pencil. Again, not that it's like super perfect. There's still like some white holes in there, but it's not as bad as it was before. It's just for whenever I go to show it, because I actually might put more details on them actually and just change that a little bit too. But they're all pretty much done now. But yeah, I think I'll add a little more detail on them just to do that. So I'm going to start putting pictures up. They're completed enough that it's like I can really show like an example of what the design is, and then when I do a full design completion, I'll upload that. So then I was also working on my little hedgehogs too. So I was getting their black outlines pretty much completed, which I did. So that way they were just darker and they stood out a little bit more than before, which is good. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't want to work properly. Whatever. And then I started working on these extra little guys. So this is on watercolor paper though, so it's definitely going to be splotchy just because it is pencil. I called this one knockoff Barney. I just think it's just the colors just remind me of Barney. It's also just a purple T-Rex, even though he's pink with spots, but that's just the vibe it gives. So that's where we're at. So yeah, but tomorrow I'm gonna work on these guys a little bit more to get them finished because I have a few more I gotta color the backgrounds on, do those details, and then start working on webs so I can get those done because those are part of the first update, and I still gotta do fall, so I gotta do my other 4 Cucumber characters. So we got a lot to do, but that's okay. We're getting there. I mean, even now I don't even know when I'm actually gonna get it up at this point because I still gotta wait for the bank, and then I gotta set all this stuff up. So I was hoping for next week, but I don't know. It might not be till the week after. So we'll see. Well, that's where we're at. But I'm gonna leave this here for now. Hopefully there'll be a little more updates next time. So stick around if you want to see more in the next video. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.